Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Key, and this is our doorway. We are now in the Akashic Records library. So let's see what's in store for Sagittarius and masculine, feminine that are taking on Sagittarius energy. Definitely on the start to something very extraordinary. So let's begin. So your heart is in Scorpio. You're physically taking action on things that are extraordinary to you when it comes to the power of prayer. You're seeing that mentally you have the highest and lowest aspects of what to control in the situation. So, Sagittarius, you know the secrets of what makes person their highest potential, and you know the secrets on how a person can be low in any situation too. You know the stages and scenes that have to be set up for any outcome to present itself. And if that means being in control, you're looking on ways like a sequence of events on when you have control, Sagittarius. What was you starting to get you to get that outcome? What was you doing for yourself to get you to have more control in any given situation? Your present to yourself is gift, is that trust and have faith. So again, that power of prayer. You have trust and faith. You have trust in whatever you do. You thought about it for quite a while. If it's something in regards to what you want to do, Sagittarius, you're trusting that you have everything put in its place to get you the results that you're looking for, to get you that conclusion. But it's requiring you of something of you that maybe you're taking the time to do, which is when it comes to your faith, Sagittarius, your faith gives you that strength to follow through on anything. Whatever you're following through on, you have control. And when you're not in control, you find out that you actually still are in control. You have your spirit guides, your ancestors. You have people in your corner that are going to make sure that whatever you are tackling, that it is completed and it does become successful. Know all your skills, all your effort will be recognized, will be satisfied. Energies, you are you're becoming very grounded in what you tackle on. If you had two options, again, going back to that prayer, and a lot of times prayer is not just putting the hands together and praying just to God. Simply taking a time out, a quiet time out, 2 minutes of your time, and just think to the Creator on what do you want to have or made easy. Like, what do you want to be taken care of for you? It's like Jesus take that will. Like, even if you're not into God or to Jesus, it's like knowing that what are you tackling is worth taking that time out to meditate or just have that quiet time to just focus on. You want things to work out. You want things to be easy and not always on this eager situation, like this eager energy where it's like in order to get something done, you have to be eager to get it done. It's like you're tired of that. It's like, no, you know that you did everything that you needed to do. Now you're just trusting in that it's going to follow through. Because you have the rainbow, and like every rainbow has a pot of gold. Because you're on a trail. And you're going to have that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Whatever that's been causing you to get tired, you're seeing that when you think all is lost, or when you think is a never-ending battle, that's when it's going to end, and it's going to end with you in your favor. Take the time to, and also taking time out for you, Sagittarius. You experience being carefree. You experience how that feels to be carefree. And one of the aspects is when you're carefree, sometimes you don't have those confusions or conflicts when it comes to using your intuition to get what you want. Again, that trust and faith. If you're experiencing any conflicts or confusion in what you are facing, Sagittarius, you're seeing that sitting down and letting things be before you take real complete charge of it is best for you. While your circumstances look confusing, you know that you see a clear path. You see a clear way out. It's just waiting for all this conflict, or if you're receiving any communication that gets you fired up or gets you like, you just want to say fuck it, you're like, nah, before I say fuck it, I'm going to fall back. Because you got your dragon, you got your shadow side out. So if people don't think Sagittarius can sting just like a Scorpio, what you do, Sagittarius, you just shut things down. You're like, skip this thing and I'm going to shut it down. It's like, imagine a party and then people think, oh, the party's going to go on forever. You're like, nah, 3 o'clock is going to be cut off. They're like, nah, it's going to be up to 6 a.m. in the morning. You're like, oh, okay. And then you wait, you let people, commune and celebrate and get their Krystal on, or whatever the case may be. Once 3 a.m. hit, you're like, oh, it's over. They're like, wait a minute, I just got here. Well, like I told you guys, it clearly says at 3 a.m. the party's going to be over. Now, if you really think I'm going to sit here for 3 more hours, nah, because you got other things to do. You're focused right now. So when it comes to, again, you found what you're looking for, and you know that whenever you are free, like that free will, that free flow, that's when people try to confuse you or give conflicts in your grasp, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing that no more. So if you got to sit down and let the confusion subside, when these waters could calm down, that's when you charge ahead. If people think that you're going to just make conclusions this on face value, they don't know you that well, because you don't do that. You are Sagittarius. You're the philosophers. So you think before you even push forward. They're so used to you just being active that they don't realize your actions has accolades of answers and information that you had to absorb to know even how to move. You woke. Again, people, if people are trying to sleep on you, Sagittarius, they think that you the same person, like you didn't change. Nah, Sagittarius the same person, they ain't changed. Well, they gonna get a rude awakening, because they gonna start to see that you have changed. Again, going back to that party, people probably used to you having parties at 6 o'clock in the morning. You like, nah, I'm only having it to 3 a.m. You better be happy I'm even allowing it to go down to 3 a.m. So that means if you ain't here around what? People, like parties, people start at 8. But a lot of people don't just come in at 8 o'clock, because they know that's when the party just started. They going to come in when they know it's going to be others to join in on the fun. So they might come in at midnight instead of 8 o'clock. Now, knowing you, Sagittarius, you're like, nah, I'll probably come in around 9 to 10, because it's like that's when there's a couple people there where I could, fill out the room and see how this party's going to really flow. Or you say, hey, if I know I want to end a party at 3 o'clock in the morning, I might just show up at 12, or I might be more active around midnight, because I know I only got 3 more hours before I clear this whole place up. But again, people are not, they're going to be aware. They're going to start being aware of you, Sagittarius, that you ain't the same person. You're not the same person anymore. You are definitely matured, and matured in a way that really matters for you. So, you're going to definitely be aware that you have ample of opportunity to express yourself, yes. But you're now aware of when to do it. Again, you know how to hold the spotlight on you, yes, Sagittarius. And you know when to slowly fade off to the backdrop too. And that's the thing. You're seeing that for you, you're aware that everything that you do is from the actions you have made. The way you even go about your actions. The way you go about your actions is very grounded. And you're going to be having an inflow of abundance coming your way. So you're having trust that abundance is coming to you. And how you know this? Let's see. Two of Earth. Three of Fire. Three of Fire. Yo, there go you. 12. Awakening. Let's see what these are. Oh, wow, you got some victory. All right. Okay. So, Sagittarius, everybody's trying to figure out what's up with you. Like, where you at? Where you going? Where you be? And you're like, nah, you it's like your own celebrity, Sagittarius. It's like people want to know what time you come into the party so they could show up. It's like, if you're going to have the party till 3 a.m., I need to know when Sagittarius is going to be at the party so then I'll show up. Because once Sagittarius is there, that's when the party's going to start. And you start to see that, wow, you got that much hold, or you got, again, the higher ups and the lower. Like, that would make sense. Imagine you're a celebrity, right? And you're the A club. You're the A club. You got A, B, and C, and more. But the most common ones are A-listers, B-listers, and C-listers. You that A-lister that everybody trying to get towards. And the cool part about you, Sagittarius, you associate with people that are from not just the A-list. You associate with B-list, C-list. You know the higher ups, and you know the people that have maybe lower rank. But you don't make them feel like that. Everybody to you is above. So this would explain why people want to figure out where you at, because you got that touch. You got you know that who you are, Sagittarius, makes other people feel adored. It's like when they're around you, you rub that special power on them. Now, you experience being a 9 to 5. You are Sagittarius, so you know how to start things and you know how to settle it too. But now you're seeing that when it comes to being clear on what comes in your world and what doesn't, you're standing up for that. You're not giving up on those aspects, because you understand that having order or having a no-nonsense approach at times can be best. Or just being neutral. You know how to be neutral at any given situation. Because some people may feel out in the cold, or may have experience being out of the cold with you, or having conflicts on how they connect with you. But you're seeing now that if they had any conflicts with how they communicate with you, it could simply just be not because of you. They just have conflict with themselves that they got to clear up before they approach you. So you're standing your ground. And if that means being neutral for the moment, you're doing that. Why is being neutral good for you? Because you're going to be successful. Again, you got 5 other people trying to find where you at, Sagittarius. Where you at, Sag? Where you at? I'm on this boat. Whenever you get a chance, Sagittarius, look at Taurus reading. Something about your ships coming in regards to what you have started, what you have stand your ground in. From you standing your ground, you get your success. And now anybody that knows you are going to be starting to, speak to you in regards to that. They're trying to see where you going, like, where are you heading? What's the next adventure for Sagittarius? They want to come too. But you notice this boat, or this boat only could fit one. Now you could push the boat back for the next person to get successful. But right now it is your time to shine. You're the spotlight. You're that celebrity that, again, you see that things are going to start looking up for you. And when things look up for you, yes, that's when people want to be all in your space. And you see that. You see that as a sequence of events. You see that always happening. It's like a tempo. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like you got the tempo and people trying to catch up to you. Why? Because what gets people moving, Sagittarius. You are that maker and mover. Mover and shaker, as they say. And here you are again. 1 + 8, 9. So you know that you know how to maneuver based on how you feel. Like, you're using your animal nature of who you are. When you feel comfortable, that's when you move in that comfortable setting. When you feel something's going to come to you that's going to be full of crap, you know how to cut that before it even comes to you as a dish. When you know someone wants to just charm the pants off of you or charm you just to get something from you, you know how to maneuver around that, where now that person's giving you something. You did a mirror image. You did a mirror move. Whatever a person wants to do to you, you found a way to do it to them where it doesn't bring karma to you. So again, if people wanted to make moves to gain their advances in life, and you could see it, rather than be moody about it, you're like, all right, let that person make moves. Because that's showing you their hidden agenda. That's showing you why and what they do is to either get what you already have, be you, or be above you. No matter what, you're always a step ahead. You know the secrets. You know what's up. People all have secrets. It's how they use them. You're starting to be very inclined in understanding. If this is in regards to masculine, feminine, let's do it that way real quick. Like, if you're involved with another person, Sagittarius, female Sagittarius, everybody wants to be around you. You're seeing that you can't eat without somebody calling to see what you eating. But all jokes aside, it's like people are going to start showing you in the month of July how eager they are to know what you're doing. And you might have to become secretive about that. Meaning, would you show your hand in a card game? Or would you keep it hidden to see what hand a person has first? When you play cards, 2 or more people got to show one hand. They don't just show their whole hand. Like, I had a full spread out here, so you kind of seen what you could be working with. But if I wanted to win, I would only show one card at a time. Like, okay, I got 8. What do you got? This person got 3. So you already know you're above them just by number alone. But you're seeing that any obstacle that comes your way, feminine, you rise above it. Anybody or anything or everything that tries to keep you in the back seat, that's stopping, because now you're in the front. Others going to have to follow you. You're not following the crowd. The crowd is following you. Why? Because collectively, they know that you figured some stuff out. The people that 8, those 7 people that want to come to you, they know that they probably trying to see if you the same person. Like, would you allow conflicts to stay in your grasp? Would you allow confusion to still be present? And in order for them to know that, they gotta see what you're about. So they may be formulating a plan to see, are you that same confusing person? Are you confused, or are you clear on what you want? Masculine, you're stepping out alone to get a different aspect of what you do want to have successful. Like, what do you want to stay? You see it first, you gonna stay with yourself. I'm trying to get this clear for you. If that means being alone for a second, masculine, you're being alone because you know you would rather be alone than share your time with somebody that's going to make you secretly want them to just shut up. Like, you start to say to yourself, why am I staying here again? You don't want to have those feelings. And even if you have feelings of, oh, I'm so glad I came, you want to first be aware of and not be influenced by any other energy. You are your own adversary. Masculine, you know what motivates you and you know what doesn't. And you're looking more deeply into that. Like, okay, why do particular things motivate you? And what makes something not motivate you? Once you become more clear on that, you know exactly how to move to your will. Sacred. So, okay. So again, you shutting up on whatever you're starting, Sagittarius. You're seeing now that you don't want to... I got to put the hand in. Wow. Like, in this picture, I'm looking at fellatio about to happen. Like, you put a stop to that. You're like, oh, usually we meet up so we could, commune in a bodily way, or where you're sharing your emotions and the other person is withholding. You're like, nah, I'm stopping that. So now you closing your mouth on it. Like, nah, I'm not going to speak on something that will show this person how much they have of me. I'm going to keep that to myself. And maybe this person is so used to you spilling the beans or spilling your heart out. So you closing that to the point where now it's so obvious that they're trying to force the issue, because they're trying to literally open your mouth for you to speak how you feel. And you're like, nah, I don't have to keep speaking on or showing you how I feel to get this connection from you. And that's what's making you become more cautious or taking a second look at this. Like, yeah, I know how to do fellatio. I just don't want to do it with you. You didn't ask the right questions. This person need to ask why you stopped doing the things you used to do for them. Maybe they're afraid of that answer. Could be. Let's see. Yeah. 2 of Cups. So you know that a person that is with you is going to be with you. You don't have to be cautious about it. You don't have to have any conflicts with it. You know, based on the way they approach you, the way they take charge in the relationship with you. If you got to force the issue or have something be forced upon you, you're no longer doing that. You're cutting it out. So if this person, if this is a Knight of Cups, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus out here. So you got Scorpio a lot. This could be another Sagittarius, Taurus. So it's definitely Taurus, and maybe a Gemini, Aquarius, a Libra. If they're offering you something that is not concrete, it's like it's no more teasing. Something about that teasing, like, oh, come through. And when this person come through, or if they come to you, they know it's because you are going to offer them something. So again, Sagittarius, you cutting off anything that would make them feel like they got you by the hand, like they got you like that, by their clutches. You're cutting that off. You're making them earn it now. So if they're used to easily getting it, now they got to work for it. And working for it is not going to be the same technique that they tried before. It's going to have to be something new. Like, oh, let me force you to do it. Like, nah, you can't. You're not going to force me to do it. If you're going to force me, then you already set in the mood that I could just let you go. If they're trying to flirt or sweet talk you, you're like, I'm used to you sweet talking, so now you're going to have to use a different technique because I'm used to that. That sweet talk used to get me to be open and take off my clothes and be vulnerable for you while you got your clothes on. Like, what if I get caught? You're getting caught, but that other person is safe. You're starting to see that pattern. There's a pattern with this now. So, that, again, they got options. You either have them come to you. You definitely know how to have a person come to you, Sagittarius, or you know how to cut them off where they get the cold shoulder from you. So it's either which one they want to experience from you is what you're going to give them. If we had to read this masculine and feminine wise, let's see. Feminine, you falling back on giving out yourself openly to anybody. You creating the stages where they're gonna have to really seek you out and connect with you on a deeper level, because you want a deeper love. You don't want that surface type of relationship. You want something more meaningful, and if that means cutting back on what you would do for a person, you're doing that. Masculine, when it comes to you, when you care about somebody, you usually, when you care, you want to make sure to protect yourself because you don't want to experience hurt. It's not that. But you don't want to have a messy situation again where a person just comes with their emotions, but then when it comes to making things concrete, they're cautious about it. It's like, nah, you want a person that comes in it all the way like you are coming in it all the way. If they can't, then you don't mind looking at a distance and moving on. Like, I like what is wow, masculine. I'm thinking about Amsterdam. I never went to Amsterdam, but I'm thinking about Amsterdam. And you know how when you want to get a call girl or, you know, have a good time with someone that you don't know, you could look through the window and see how they look and how they present themselves before you choose them. It's like, if this person is this naked, you like, wait a minute, you making this too easy for me to get to claim you. So you might just look at them for a minute and then keep it moving. So this Sagittarius, from you doing this, hopefully the person will see like, There's nothing wrong with them. They just gotta have something for you to chase after. You want to have a chase. You don't want it all given to you easily. Because when it's given to you easily, you don't mind cutting it short. Like, okay, I got what I wanted. I know I could get this. It's not something that I have to work hard at. So you want to experience something where, yes, you could get what you want, but you want to be able to work for it. You don't want it just handed to you. It's too easy. You don't want something too easy. Masculine, I feel you on that. I had to learn through you guys how to be, not to mask, but how to give a person the opportunity to chase. Men, a lot of times women don't know what way to chase you, what, not to chase you, but what way that you will want it where you can chase a woman. Like, what are the traits, what are the skills, who they gotta be for masculines to get that desire to want to chase them, to want to claim a person for themselves. And you would think maybe women think that they have to alter themselves. Maybe they do. But at the end, ask yourself, when you wanted something, what did you have to alter, or what did you have to come to conclusions with to get it to be your way? Maybe you are an outgoing person and you notice that when you are outgoing, people felt shy. So you know what you did? You only kept that outgoing nature to people that you kind of know that they would respect it. So it's not that you put it to the sidelines. You just knew when to utilize it. Some people in this world, masculine, don't know how to use who they are in a way where it causes a person to want to chase them. A lot of times, just because we're a human being doesn't mean that we know exactly what it would mean, like that cat and mouse game. The only thing I could probably come to conclusion with is, if I wanted to get a mouse, put cheese out, peanut butter, I don't know. If I wanted to get a cat, what should I give him? Tuna fish, a fish? Like, is it the baiting that the courtship of baiting? Is that what it is? Hey, you might be exploring that in the month of July. So if this reading resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. If you would like to read more in Akashic Records with me, look in the description box below to see how we could get that going. I look forward to seeing you in the Akashic Records library once more. We will see you on the other side.